10 twisted sexual acts narcissists secretly crave that you need to know about. Imagine being with someone who craves control, manipulation, and your validation at all costs. Narcissists are known for their disturbing desires, often masking their true cravings under layers of charm and charisma. But beneath that glossy exterior lies a dark side of twisted sexual acts that you need to be aware of. Are you ready to uncover their secrets? Let's dive into what these narcissists truly crave behind closed doors. Narcissists don't just want attention. They need it in every aspect of their lives, including the bedroom. They seek power through manipulation, pushing boundaries to feel dominant. This isn't about love or intimacy. It's about feeding their ego. Every act is a way for them to assert control and make sure they're the center of your universe, whether you're comfortable with it or not. One of the most disturbing things narcissists crave is emotional dominance. They want to be the one who controls how you feel, during sex and beyond. They'll go to great lengths to ensure that you're emotionally dependent on them, using your vulnerability as a weapon to keep you hooked. It's a toxic cycle that feeds their narcissistic hunger, and it's important to recognize before it's too late. Gaslighting isn't just a psychological manipulation tool. It can also sneak its way into the bedroom. Narcissists might use gaslighting techniques during intimacy, convincing you that your feelings, desires, and boundaries aren't valid. They twist the truth so skillfully that you start to doubt your own perceptions, making you feel guilty or confused for even questioning their behavior. They don't see their partners as equals. Instead, narcissists crave objectification. To them, sex isn't about mutual pleasure. It's about using you to satisfy their needs. You may find yourself reduced to a mere tool for their gratification, stripped of your autonomy and value as a person. This toxic mindset erodes any sense of respect and partnership, leaving you empty and controlled. Narcissists can become highly vindictive when their egos are bruised, especially during sex. If you don't give them the validation they expect, or if you dare to defy them, they may use sexual power to punish you. This act of retribution often hides under the guise of intimacy. But in reality, it's an attempt to reclaim control and teach you a lesson in submission. They love to play games. Power games are their thing. They might engage in sexual acts where they can have the upper hand and feel as though they're always in control. This is why narcissists often seek partners who are easily manipulated, as they can pull the strings, leaving their victim caught up in a psychological battle that's hard to escape from. One of the more sinister acts narcissists secretly crave is public humiliation. Whether it's degrading you in front of others or creating scenarios where they feel like the ultimate prize, they want to see you squirm. This is part of their need for control, making sure you know that they hold the power to break you down at any given moment, even if it means violating your privacy or dignity. Sexual isolation is another tactic they often employ. Narcissists love to isolate you from friends and family, making sure you become entirely dependent on them for emotional and sexual needs. This tactic strengthens their control over you and makes it easier for them to manipulate you into fulfilling their darkest desires, all while you become more isolated from reality. Exploitation is at the heart of narcissistic sexual acts. They'll do whatever it takes to exploit your weaknesses, including using your emotional triggers or past traumas against you. Whether they realize it or not, their actions are calculated to make you feel as though you owe them something, pushing you deeper into their world of control and manipulation. If you ever feel like something's off in the bedroom with a narcissist, it's not just in your head. They often crave disconnection from genuine emotional intimacy. They may avoid eye contact, focus only on their own pleasure, or make you feel as though they're emotionally distant. This lack of emotional connection can make you feel alone, even while they're physically present. Narcissists are constantly seeking validation, and one of the ways they do this is through sexual conquest. They want to collect partners, experiences, and sexual acts to boast about. This isn't about intimacy, it's about trophies. Your worth to them is only as valuable as the status or reputation you help them build. Perverse fantasies are common among narcissists. They may have sexual fantasies that push the boundaries of what's acceptable, and they may expect you to fulfill these desires, even if they make you uncomfortable. Whether it's BDSM or other extreme kinks, it's crucial to understand that they often see your discomfort as just another challenge to overcome in their pursuit of power and dominance. Their need for supply is never-ending. In sexual relationships, this need often turns into an obsession. They want your attention, approval, and love as though it's the only thing that can validate their existence. They'll use every trick in the book to make sure they stay at the top of your mind, never allowing you to focus on your own desires, only theirs. Another disturbing secret craving narcissists have is sexual validation through cheating. They may engage in affairs not because they're looking for love, but because it gives them power over you. By stepping out of the relationship, they create drama and prove their worth as desired, all while manipulating you into a state of insecurity and competition. Lack of empathy plays a huge role in the sexual acts narcissists crave. They don't understand or care about your feelings, desires, or boundaries. What matters most to them is how much control they have over you. This indifference can manifest in acts that are emotionally cold or physically uncomfortable, all while they remain focused on their own gratification. Unnecessary cruelty is also something narcissists may crave in the bedroom. They don't just want sex. They want to see you endure. Their cruelty could be verbal, emotional, or physical. This twisted desire for dominance isn't just about feeling superior. It's about breaking you down and watching you suffer. When a narcissist feels cornered, their sexual retaliation becomes apparent. If you question them, push back, or set boundaries, they may turn their sexual behavior into a form of punishment. This isn't a healthy way to communicate or resolve conflict. It's a calculated attempt to manipulate and control you into submission. Rejection is another dark craving narcissists have. They will push you to the edge, emotionally and sexually, only to reject you when you become too attached. This creates a cycle of longing and self-doubt, where you're left questioning your worth, only for them to swoop in and offer just enough attention to keep you hooked. Twisted pleasure is their ultimate goal. The sexual acts narcissists crave are often twisted because they're not about mutual pleasure. They're about control, manipulation, and validation. It's a dangerous game, one that can leave you scarred emotionally and mentally. Recognizing these behaviors is the first step toward breaking free from the narcissistic grip. If you found these insights eye-opening, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the twisted world of narcissism and how to protect yourself. Don't miss our upcoming videos on how to identify and escape toxic relationships. You deserve better.